Yeah, welcome back to Adom TV. Premotobre Kasee no so afa nya breneti ensam no nchiremu ankasa. Mampani na na dodon kwa Akufo-Addo ne ebo Ghana posifo adwuma no. Said wo ye wo adwuma no obo ma baso ye papa wo kiremu a ene ya posifo adwuma wo mo ye na di twam wo de toto mre bi atwam ho no a na adwuma na wo mo ye no eso ani ekwa ani mu ye papa nti wasa hye wo mo nkran so mo nkoso no nya adwuma pa no emoa ahobambo mo nsam e wo man Ghana mu. Nsam no to aso no Adom Kasee edeba.
Ghana mampanyini na Adom Akufo-Addo abo man mu aposifo abaso se wode perepere yo eye adwuma aboa ma asomdwe abagana ha na Akufo-Addo sei ebra waba be yo mampanyini obehwe se oni aposifo bedi nsawoso na bibi biara ehia se wode be won adwuma no waboa ama won nsaka na Adom Akufo-Addo de nsam yitu dwa obra woni aposifo kokabo mu ma won dwumedie bi a wodi a wato din wasa no woni ya amane shefa eye no kama.
To you, the thousands and thousands of men and women of the police service, I commend you sincerely for ensuring a generally peaceful conduct of the 2016 elections and doing so in a professional manner. That is what the nation expects of you, and you acquitted yourselves creditably. The nation is grateful too for the speed with which you have brought the troubling developments in Bimbela under some control. I want to thank you also for the credit you bring to our nation by the professional and impressive manner you discharge your peacekeeping duties.
Ojumedi no ase no na police penini IGP Ura David Asantia Pietu editor dwase aposifo ye de obetumi biara aboa se de be ye oman mu asomdwie ebekọ enkan wa asantemantem so nsensem bi ekọ so fa akatesie bi a ye bo no adegya ho no nso police penini ekasa fa ho.
Pockets of security challenges in the form of robbery, petty stealing, avoidable road crashes, communal clashes, and recent upsurge in mob actions still undermine our efforts to provide safe environment for all. Jungle justice must not have a place in our society. I want to assure that those who perpetuate these acts of lawlessness will be pursued and smoked out to face the full rigors of the law. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we pledged to build on the success chalked so far by our predecessors.
Yeah, to Premotobre Kasee no so na ya de akoye nsam foforo mo mrahye bedwani de mo manfo wa asawase owura Alhaji Muntaka Mubarak do atudwa chire mo se de ne me kokoso our South Africa memo no nka ebeya pan African Parliament wa South Africa no ye nyimfi ho na wode sansam ne tudwa mrahye bedwa fie no mrahye bedwa fo do no abi ne ya adwene fri se umbakọ ho meeting ni ade na ho nwi ye bro nkrofo no ma ade ye de no umkọ meeting sam no to aso no Adom Kasee edeba.
Mrashibedeni ojina mo manfo wono asawase abato mpesua so no nyamfo Muntaka Mubarak Muhammad etutu ase bibire mu ama mu mpanyinfo se beyi anka Pan African Parliament a ewo South Africa memu no wonhwese obeyi edi efiri wa akọ manfoforo so owura Muntaka Mubarak se ne South Africa de hye tumi sori wonu nuanu ma bibifo bi so ekunkum wonum agi won stores na afi wo wiawia won niam afiri won sem esansa de hye etimi aba wonu memu eye adwumade a netese Pan African Parliament na South Africa no emfaso biara eniso ebeye break akrani na beto dwa se South Africa de hye bi wo ha wono kyerese wonu nya adwuma nye enti ade hye onu fra manfoforo so akobatadiem ewo mani mu no na wotu ahye won so wo prepre bi kumbie ewia won niema esa fom na japade aka ho omunyamfo Muntaka kyeremu a odi ho ya papa se South Africa ebibire mu ama mu mpanyinifo ka wo ho bo mu koma wo no mebra na abrofo hye won so no enne wono beda no wachi ede ama won nuanu ma wo fre bibire mu na wodi wonawu aninya etesa
Yanto so na yemfanko ya shaman wo enkran ha man bono echiremu anu a obi ani tuade siye wo ho tankers ahodo me ha mani abe duni echire eja to mudwura be ahye no ene na mo from mu se nipa free mu enom ne ade na so dum jampanifo ya won mo ye tama ne mpotamo ne titi asamba de abeto dwa kirem nukura bia enim ewo mu se nipa bia nya prokuro ewo ejano a etoto tankers ne mu de na mmom obi free mu se de deda nkrofo ano no one Adom Kasee eto aso
enno aso nyame ndi afofia enkato yire nkyemu obetimi de oweni abre oman bi esansi bio wobra tanka fiwe ewo mu baako beye se edu ejato mu a shaman faako atanka driverfo ede wonka akosie eje wona home na ne nam so ntie ogya ne ba ye no emprempre na obia entumi nkyeremu nanso ebre odum je adwumafo kopie mu ho no wono bo modern eso egya no ano
almost 20 cars that she can't have
panini ano wo ho a wone nsentwefo kasa ye ne kyeremu a wonum susu se ebetumi aye ekwanbone bi ebinum faso atwen fiwa no bi Africa se mu ena de saa ogya no ebaaye
na obi beka se eja wedie enwanwa na ehun so fi se wo hwemu a enrada da mu ni nyina no fra no pana na nsuo na mu na ne toya nso anadwunu mu nyina na petepete no ne ade ntia de ne ja no to ho eno ya sam se be ye to so na ye de aba ye enkran enra nsu brantam e to ye wo hwemu Christ amantam ne de e fa na nsuo to ye ne nkran hatitu no to pa wi a kire ne edim se janke ye gates akese ne ade nkensu to a ye hunu nsu yiri nom ne ade so kokohwe nkran miamia hodo bi circle nom ne ade Dubai ho mpota mu wo se nsuo to ye yiri kyesa asese ne ma bebre se de esi ye omanfo a na nam ho ni bididi nkomo no wonse mo de tu dwa no Adom Kasee de akire edeba
changing the boa traffic by nso to dia bad ya pese aban ba ye gotes no yi omba ye gotes ne kase gotes ne so ana overhead na nkasa no underground so no ba na atwoko ase ho nso no ntimi nya kwanko ebasa no na agina faako na apredi
tie ba ye fa ni say ya senke ko ni say no enko sa biom na fa ha na ba na beto ye wa ha tie ba nso a se do ma ye bridge no so first na ba e fa ni say na eko yesi a ba block wa ha nti concrete no mo asi gota no so na ma na ba ni sa nti we no gota no ma block no no ma ye adwuma nti oh and any problem say edibi an say aha no esi a mo nam soro no interchange no dey any problem but so mo mu nim se nsuo wa come fat top o fat top a any problem but so fat down na wa beto nsuo no mu a any problem na nsuo no so ayiri wa ni nyina afi inside ha na aba ha
Yet to Premotobre Kasee no so Shannon so say ya donko betes na boya chi dom Premotobre bia no simedia sansama ye de bro no wondi achi ma ye de ebro yet to so na yakosire menti fido mrahwe bedwani ginam de ma omanfo wo yon wo northern region Joseph Nabu Bipoba ena wodi ato edwa kire mo pempe wosini pen kire mo senka wo mo madamudie bi na wo mo de amasebeya Mampani na Adom Akufo Addo ne MPP woni so ade hunu enne wo mahunu no anka entumi emma so ne Adom amane bone prince wo sesiedu edi enkomo no ne brother bugiri na abu no anka sa ne nua ede tuja kire mo sampa sika bi se ba ye kra ma mu fa kra no won mo nsa etumi kekan enom ne ade sade ansam no tie mu no kra de wo mu Adom Kasee edeba
so manfo beka yi a ansa ne ba beto aba campaign bre mu no etodwa sekane mampani John Dramani Mama a no tu Frankade ma NDC amayuku no one ne nua Ibrahim Mama ye wona dwene se wode ademdie yesika bema owura bugiri na bu sede ye beye obetwe ne ho free NPP amayuku nim na akodom NDC amayuku no ne bran sem ni pia bonten no nsentwerefo twen opanyini ya senko bekasa nanso wambo ho wakra amfa nkyere ganafo seme kasei bugri na bug ni nua pa wo yemra hyebedwani ede ma omanfo a wono mo yonyo wo mantifi mantemu Joseph Nabu bipoba ababonten abekasa afasa dem die sika wono kyerese kane mampani John Dramani mama wode ma bugri na bug.
Yes, I believe it because my brother called me when the money was given and told me that my people, my president and the brother gave him money. And I asked him, how much? He said 500,000. That is 5 billion old Ghana cedis. So he even gave me some of the money, to be honest with you.
How much out of it did he give?
Well, that is left to me and him. But he supported me with that money, actually. But my brother is not a small boy, excuse me to say that. He has seen money. That 500,000 is not money to my brother. And the car that they gave him, that Mitsubishi Pajero, it's not a car. Please. My brother has been the chairman of the Contractor Association. He has been chairman of the RTU. He's a high-time contractor, right? Since from 77. So that money was just a peanut to him. And I think it even undermined his integrity. If that money was already given by the president, but I saw that there was money given to him. I don't know whether it was already coming from the president, but he told me that that was from the president, and I believe it. Because he gave me part of the money.
You need to refund a portion of the money as well.
I don't need to. The money was given to him. If you are saying, give me money to do a work for you, and I know I'm not going to do the work, and I take the money, why should I give it to you?
No,
I am the candidate of NDC and a sitting MP. What did they give me? How much did they give me? They should have given the money to me. Even if they had given the money to me, go and give it to your brother. And I go to give the money to my brother. Can my brother come to say that they bribe him? Could they? Or could my brother could have said they bribe him? If this money was given to me as his direct brother, where one father, one mother. He took me to school. I didn't know my father. So I was expecting even if money of that nature was going to exchange, or the president was going to give such a money to my brother, he should have called me as his sitting MP and the candidate, the PC for the NDC. I don't think if my brother would have come out to say that he has bribed me, he could have said, no, I didn't give you money. And truly, if the money was given to me, but not to my brother direct. So in fact, it was a bad practice.
Yanto so na yenko yemfinfin mantam ni mo so afo ohwe so ra kwamena Duncan e de chawpa emu eden ama ogwa traditional council no ebra wo bo anan ko na nanom ho wo mo ensra na ne chawpa ni nyina no wo gina mu de ama MPP fo nyinara efri se na na dodon kwa kufu ado ko thank you to wo mantam ni mo ko o sabarma kwasi ata otoso mienu na so no na yes MPP mabunu mu bi ehuru no ye ne ma bi entene fata no ho Jantoa and a penny de Adom Kasee etwaso.
I said that Biari, Papa, Yanawafa, Yania Pain, Yala, Bama Kwame Duncan, Yala.
Oswafo hwemfimfi mantemu so munyamfo Kwame Duncan e de Chawpa Kasee akoma na nanam watena nkonya wo ogwampa temu meche ogwa traditional council say NPP amanyoku mabi ne ye bone a wono da na odi etia nananom no osre wonom emfa nche won onmunyamfo Duncan Chawpa yi wode manananom ebra wokọ won naso de ne ho kọkire won sesa bedie yaje ne watum so no ene ombeye soafo e wo mpatem ho so manfo bekaye ebra na Duncan Akufo Addo odi nkunim se mampanyina wokọ apro no ogwa traditional council mpanyinifo bia na wonom wofa kwana na ekohia wo mo no NPP titafo no bi twetwe wonom ye niema na emfata ne no ene owura Kwame Duncan ehunu se enyenti wode Chawpa akoma mpanyinfo no
Mampenyin ba nanom kakra bi wo ye ndeme bi ana ya asefem kakra na ye bopo le da membiri obaba sa ndam penfo se wonyira nkran mu ntutu nkran enyi da membiri o de obaba na oba no cha dam ya de nwo nyina bayan ho na yetum ye gina ma ya ba ya ba yedo na ya tutu ya da sre oyo sabalma na na info na ahemba onama damade no si ono sasunti na midina doma mede dam achapa kakra
sabere makwasi ata otoso mienu eje Chawpa no ene odi afutuo ma wonum sesade no mema wo munya bio eno achi okasa erifa royalties a wose esese wonya afri Cape Coast Castle no ho se ebra oswafo yi abai wɔn hwɛ sɛ obetu ho anamɔ de ama nananom.
Na ɛyɛ ne yɛtena hɛ sɛbi nananom yɛntwema so biara ɔwɔ hɛ biara ɔyɛ hɛ ba biara ɔbɛbɛbɛ ha yɛgyina wɔ a wɔretu ɛbɔ ne dze sɛbi ɔfɛta dɛ ɔfam obiara na emu sɛ ne bi kwakyew na wɔra ehu da ata ayɛ no ahemmi wɔgye mu nka I'm not perfect. And so, none of us is perfect. It's a camera. As someone say, yes. No, yeah. No, yeah. I want when you say, boy. Some of that to my not to show him. That man can't say. Me at the man. That man, you're not to be. Every one effort to pack as I can now. They're back here to my body. Now.
America say basum ko ya wo mutuma mpani na nado danko akufo adofo no yaje won mo atuma hu nsam ahodo ekoso no Adom Kasee yenko ho na yenkɔhwe.
Lake Metropolitan Archbishop of Accra and other members of the Christian clergy, the Chief Imam and other Muslim clerics, the Chief of Staff and officials of the Presidency, State, and political leaders of our country, fellow Ghanaians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Newly sworn members of the Council of State, let me start by congratulating all you distinguished ladies and gentlemen on your membership of the Council of State. Some of you are here by virtue of institutional representation, one ex officio and the others with the support of Parliament. Some by virtue of having been elected as regional representatives, and others having been appointed directly by the President of the Republic. We have no living former Chief Justice, unfortunately, to complete the composition. Whichever route you have taken, you are now all members of this very august institution, which in the wisdom of our Constitution is the body to counsel the President in the performance of his functions. Members of the Council, our elders say that it is always better to get the benefit of two or more opinions than to rely on one viewpoint. I believe the Akan saying is tikro nko ejina. In our custom, therefore, no matter how smart or how well endowed, every chief or leader has a group of elders to advise him or her. You are that body. And luckily for me, you come from different backgrounds and have a wide range of competence and experience, which, if properly harnessed, will enable you perform effectively this all-important function. To this end, it is my expectation, and I believe the expectation of the entire nation, that you will elect from among you a chairperson who will be equal to this task. In our tradition of praise, singing, and grand titles, it must be very tempting for a president to lapse into thinking that he is all-powerful and able to do whatever he wants. We have had the experience of presidents being accorded long and elaborate titles and being told that they are all-powerful and cannot be contradicted. Members of the Council, it is in the light of such experience that the framers of our Constitution found it necessary to establish a Council of State to give impartial and objective advice to the President. It is important, therefore, that regardless of whatever your background, you would discharge your duties dispassionately. This means that the Council has a great responsibility. It would be easy to fall into the well-known temptation of telling the President what you think he wants to hear. It would be equally tempting to tell the President he is the best thing that ever happened to Ghana.
Mampani na nado danko akufo ado na wotene nka nyina ya basumkuo ya wotunofo no wapa won ho ntoma ene wokasa kire won no metoto nwum me president se nya no wakan ya no woka sa de betumi aboa mu abu man ni ye yegina we so ne yetwe ho adonko betes yankofo nkrato ye ba nsam no ye beto so. Adom TV Kasee so ya to so na ya bodre mu wato e mantam no mu ko bi a wofre won ho enzema New Patriotic Party Youth a wo enzema constituency miensa no emu na wo makasa tia hemfo miensa bonzema ensema hodo bi a won keka ye wo hwema nananom miensa ye nsantwefo nhia mu won masema wo ka nyina no so nkom besre sankanzemani ne wo mehwe Ghana National Gas Company adwuma no so nanso mabunu ko esusu adwene hunhunu sese koba ne saa wanhwa na bianzemani bi nso akopie mu wo baabi afa ya mana adwuma na anya na se ede wantwi atmosphere na eya aba wo mo pese bi besie nti nanom wo mo prebibia mem wo mo nkɔ ne tribal saa na we fie ya nya ne saa no na nanom ye no mabunu ko se wo mo ne nanom anya adwen won mi Adom Kasee edin komoye
NPP amanyoko no mu mebunu bi a wonom wonzema estimansi mu atoye mantemu se wona hemfo baasa bi a hyedi a wonom ye nam so mo kasaye se onipa a yede ne beye Ghana Gas adwuma ne panyini so ankoye nzemani a wonom mpe no wonom mebunu no womo ani nje ho wonom se obi biara ye beyi no se wombra mbeye panyini e wo Ghana Gas adwuma ne mu biara no nananom nkae se saafo no eye Ghanafo na sede oman yi yetumi pesika efri mantemu bi ede bi beye adwuma e wonzema ene ne mpatemu ne nti ehun hia se adwuma bi wo kromu a obeye na busuasem e wo man yi mu mabuni da nsem yedi ebra wonom ye nsentwerefo nhie mu ede kasete a nananom na ma omutu yi a womo eni nje ho
ne focus ejina tribalism because opede oye Professor Sagarunoku a ofi ha no ye MPP ni inti titru oye nzimeni nti ina oye de onkono ke ye CEO Ghana Gas Obandama onboa because Ghana Gas no so no yen zima phone this kind of policy or taxpayers money daughter Benara Santina loide or taxpayer obi biala ede oka ho ami mo mbe point there and 1% a certain quota of the working force or the labor now one should either 40% of the working force should come for the enzima enclave as it is done elsewhere. Dem na memede very share
so ya wato ya mantam no mo na adakope eye ewo community bi edo secondary takrade na wo manfo ni kirema won sesia wo sa adakope ho no enye kura ho fin yare bi yini ti sesia ho kromafo ni nyina no adi ebeye won wo mu ni gata papa bi anti nsuo no monche mon kan ne nam kro no mu sa abasa ohawa wo mo fam woni Adom Kasee edin komoy
Adeshia wonom ti adakope wo secondary takrade kropon mu atoye mantemu edi adesade atukro no mu mpanyinfo anim se wombra mekọ on moase ane se wona setene munye wono se oba wo mpatemu a ejanan ho nsem nye nsuo a wɔnom bɛnom gata nyinaa na etwa wɔn ho hyia nanso ebrɛtenten a wɔde wɔn
Pokumpe oko mponu wade but ini kota bia agori nsu ina ini bibia obefa akota kase nimu ko numa ehun se nsu pi agori nsu pi wo akonu onye fine kra
na awaka assemblyman aba na mo na etu afada me ohoyo.
We actually later call assembly several times. It was last year now. In very strong hope say a bunch of brain. Now, be them a human. This year is a bind there. Say, Yenya, I'm see Fufra. This uncle. Na Matino no say. The new MC bet me up boy now.
And which you know, a man for being so and no Kasee.
Sir, before day. On here. No, boy, or boy, there's no one to hire or her. So my yarbapi or high, neighbor. What a bit so, be a big chance of what I be so high. They what's my to a casino. So soon go off when my hanya and to say what better her in your con and tired. You soon 20 on my high 10 age now. Until to some painful day, over a mombona.
Atoye na yempie mo apoye mantam no mo na chim Odan area head pastor da Christ Apostolic Church International no Reverend Emmanuel Ohene Fatin wode ato Christopher nyina ni si ensori ntia oba ne ba eda be ma ne be ma eda se ebimpie memu de na so ye tadi hu nkomo si ensori ntia kura ni kwanse ye sososo emebi ba o man Ghana mu ono Adom Kasee etoso.
As of now, that Christ Apostolic Church International no achim Odan Reverend Emmanuel Ohene Fenten e de futu e ma gidifo a wono o man mu nyinara se won koso mmom paye se de beye nipa bi a wai wona dwene se won be wawa won ho eye emmema ne mmema na afa emma ne mma no wono betwe won ho fruit bia bone no ho o se eniema e koso se no de musu kase e na ebre o man ya se ya mmom paye nsia no a onyankopon bedane nachi e de ahwe o man Ghana asofani de nsami tudwa Obra na woni di dwumaso sonkon e wo achimoda e wo brim mensim wo apueye mantem
panchi wo ho emfi sa bone ye no na wonya mechi e na nya no kra nso e be sewo e ma wontimi ntena se emiti days or years enya be dia ma wo se de tibia wo de yare e na be ko
Ina we so na Premotobre Kasee no aha na brema kwan ne de nyina asiefu